Somebody prayed for me. Just after his disciples decide to get in his way, and Jesus paid attention, he decides to answer, and he says, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of Israel. I don't know about you, but that would mess me up. I'm praying hard. I'm coming to you, Jesus. I'm calling you by all the right name. I'm determined. And you can tell me this? Her response, though, was interesting. The Bible says that she comes to him in worship. And then she says, Lord, help me. She doubles down. Like, you don't get rid of me that easy. She doesn't walk away and give up. She doesn't throw up her hand in defeat. Come on, if we've been honest, there's a lot of us who, when we don't get what we ask for after a little while, we start to struggle and then we stop praying. It's been a day, then a week, and then a month, and before you know it, you don't remember the last time you prayed about that thing that you say you just had to have. I'm just saying, if we're being honest. What's beautiful about it is, in this moment in time, she decides to worship. That word worship is translated from the Greek word where there's proskuneo. It means to kiss the hand towards one in token of reverence. It means to prostrate oneself before another. In ancient time, one would prostrate themselves before a king or queen to show both trust and submission. Maybe the reason why he's been silent, or the reason why you haven't received what you prayed for, is because he's waiting for you to show him that you trust him. Maybe he's waiting for you to show him that you've submitted yourself to him. Maybe he's waiting for you to worship even before you get the very thing you asked for. Because worship isn't about what it is you're praying for. Worship is about reverence unto him. It isn't about the gift, but the giver of the gift. You got to recognize that it's more about him than what you can ever get. If you get him, then you have everything you need. So if you understand that, then you would worship like this sister and won't wait for an answer because you know he's worthy of your worship. See, I want somebody like that who will pray for me, who ain't waiting for an answer, but who will worship God nonetheless. She exemplified perseverance, the steadfast persistence in the course of action, a purpose, a state, especially in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or discouragement. I would say she was discouraged. She persisted even when she heard discouraging information. After she worships him, the Bible says, he tells her, it's not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs. I'm sorry. She was determined, she was persistent, and she's worshiping, and you say, what? How will you respond? Be honest, how do you respond? Now, how would you respond? Let's be real. We have had moments when we've prayed, when we've gone to God, when we worship, when we've done everything, we have fasted. We've done it all, and still you haven't heard an answer. Most of us will give up. Most of us will quit. But she didn't. Some even say, it don't take all that. If you're faithful, all you do is pray once. And that's enough. If you keep going back and back and back asking God for the same thing, then maybe you're just not faithful enough. My Bible tells me something different. My Bible tells me in Matthew 26 and 44 that there was one in Gethsemane who went back and prayed for the same words a third time. If it's good for Jesus, then I'll say it's very good for me. There's nothing wrong if Jesus decided to go pray 3 times the same thing, asking for his God to take away the cup, his Father to take away the cup from him, then why can't I pray for what I'm asking God for multiple times?